He's here.
Here he is.
Alright, welcome everybody to another episode of Nova Praxis. Couple of things that I wanted to say. So that there was kind of this question of communication going on in the last session. So I wanted to, I came up with basically some rule systems because I looked through the book and there's no such thing as like a communication device that you can have in the like. Okay, and we're back because Raz's mic is finally fixed. Alright, so because there's no equipment that exists in the book per se, I decided to go ahead and make a rule that there is just gonna there's just gonna be like some unknown or just like an assumed communication device with everyone, and I'm gonna make it the equivalent of a cell phone. So basically, every city is surrounded by the broadcast spheres, basically. So when you're in a broadcast sphere, you can communicate with this device. So think of it like a shortwave radio.
Is it like Bluetooth? Like, can we just have it in our ear? Or do we need to actually use our hands?
Now I was gonna ask y'all about that. Now some of y'all are augmented, so y'all could say that y'all had that implanted whenever you had your augmentations done. So it's not like an obvious thing. Raz, a possible thing for you that I came up with is due to your military background. It is plausible that you could have had like an implant given to you for military communication.
Hmm.
Whether you decide to accept that or not is all up to you. Um, but it's up to y'all to basically whether it's external or internal. Now, if it's external, I will make a note of it, and basically, if a certain situation occurs, you can lose your communication device. Now, as soon as the mission's over, I'll say you just went out to the store and bought a new one, basically. But like, the moment you lose that, you're gonna get like negative penalties on basically communication and networking and stuff like that.
Honestly, given if I can given the way we've done it, given the one instance we've made so far, or the few instances we've had so far, it makes a bit more sense that it's internal. Just because, granted, I was involved with it so far, and
Internal does make more sense. However, we have a pure member, and from just kind of the feel I'm getting from how he's playing his character, I wanted to give him an option as well.
right, I get it.
The other thing, to address Spiral's want for private chat, um, for the most part, they're gonna work like the
But like
like
our
those
server,
like those shortwave radios where they operate on channels. Now, uh, the way that I'm gonna do the private chat is basically we'll have a confrontation of checks where the player character will do like a stealth check for one of your characters. I think that's how I wanted to do it. Um, yeah, you'll do a stealth check, and then that's gonna be versus the whoever you're trying to talk without them noticing, perception check. And if their perception beats your security or stealth, then they pick up on the signal. If your stealth is higher than their perception, then y'all succeed in having a basically a secure conversation. Now, this is only for voice. For the whole email thing, you're gonna have to have some kind of RID device, um, which I think there are.
Raz, never mind.
and Raz is going to be mute for this video, so we're not going to hear anything from Alexei.
Uh-huh.
Poor Raz. Let's see here. I think it's the AR display device. Oh, wait, no. That's augmented reality. Oh, wait, that's... Yeah, so augmented reality display device. Basically, they're basically look like glasses for those who are augmented, I can come up with like a little device that has you something like I think most of y'all have played Deus Ex Machina. Do you remember those little shade things he has where it kind of like goes back into the little implants on the side of his eyes?
I was thinking of that same thing, and it's just Deus Ex, if I can be pedantic.
Oh yeah, sorry. It doesn't have the Machina, but for some reason it's one of those Cantor things. It's like Deus Ex Machina. That just
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically, for the emails, I'm gonna have to require y'all to have at least, well, you know, the people who are communicating to have that device. Mike again. All right.
Take a shot, viewers.
And I think at this moment, looking through the character sheets real quick, yes, nobody has that right now. So, for right now, nobody can do like the whole email readout thing, pictures, whatnot. So, any future communications is going to have to be done in voice.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all I wanted to take note of. There are a couple other things on my end that I'm going to change up. I've adjusted the scale of difficulties in light of the broken leg incident. So,
At the end of this, we'll ask Alexi how was his first time playing Nova Praxis.
So I've adjusted the difficulty scale, so hopefully we don't have quite too much of a repeat of the session. I did to the people I did show. For right now, I think at this point in time, that video hasn't quite been... That part of the video hasn't been released quite yet. However...
You've shown people.
The people I've shown the video to for on the side have just, like, on the floor laughing, basically. So... Hopefully we'll continue to have those moments, but hopefully they'll be a little bit more... understandable or
why do you mock my pain?
I'm just thinking I'm the guy who invented the smiling unicorn, and mine is apparently the logical and down-to-earth campaign.
Well, this is why this is just like the universe telling you to augment yourself.
All right.
But he didn't ask for this.
So where we left off, one of you had a broken leg, one of you was suffering memory, what was it, like memory data corruption.
It was, yeah.
And Raz, when you were inputted to the hospital, you luckily had enough assets to recover from your acid burns, you know, almost pretty much like within an hour. So
Leg's still broken though.
So we're gonna pick up where we left off. It's been a week. Alexi's been recovering in the hospital. Everyone else has been hiding underground, hoping that the police haven't done anything. Speaking of which, police. I'm glad I remembered that.
Oh no.
This is gonna be This is kind of taking away the positive that my data corruption is gone since it's been a week.
Well, no. Your data corruption is fixed as well.
No, I'm saying that kind of takes away my excitement.
Oh, okay.
The fact that something bad is about to happen.
Well, it depends on how you look at this. I need Kazuya, Anchan, and Casper. I need y'all to roll... Let's see here. Let's do... Yeah, stealth is probably the best one.
Brilliant. That does make sense since none of you had your faces covered.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's kind of what I'm going off of. Is like, how else would you hide your data? So give me a roll.
Roll.
It's just a 46, right?
Yep, 46.
Yeah, it's just a 46.
Wait, how do you do this? Slash roll?
Slash before the roll.
Hey!
Slash roll, not roll slash. There we go.
Oh,
Hey, look at those numbers.
alright.
I don't actually know if that's good though.
Casper got 1.
Oh, dang it.
Anchan got 2. And Kazuya...
That's a 1 for him. Oh, yeah, no, -1, yeah. Forgot 4 doesn't count.
Alright, so... With the modifiers, Casper goes to... a 5.
Wait, what? I don't understand. Oh,
You have a really good stealth.
oh, okay.
Anchan goes to 6.
Hell yeah.
And Kazuya goes to 2.
Joy.
Alright, now I need to... Where did I put the stats for that guy?
Oh, the joys of not having a face.
Oh, oh,
How
oh.
would you even be recognized?
Aha! I found it.
That's that's what I said.
I'd recognize that floating terminal anywhere.
Wait.
I don't need your sass, you line of ones and zeros.
This line of 1s and 0s is also the only reason any of you are still alive right now.
Shut up, binary.
I'd probably still be alive. I might be missing a leg, but you know.
I could have left you on the street with a broken leg and acid burns, but no,
And-
I called an ambulance for my good friend Alexi.
And you could have just left me in the
That's
next district
so
over,
kind
but
of you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's like I could have washed my hands of all of you and just left. I didn't want to be here.
Hey, you
Monster.
guys are all criminals. I didn't actually do anything. Just saying. I just tripped and fell right away.
I didn't do anything. I have no idea what you're on about.
You shot a guy in the shoulder. Not only a guy, you shot a cop. Alright.
He's probably okay.
That didn't happen. Like, just nah.
Roll 4d20. Wait, hold on. I need to do
Oh,
the...
dear.
Let's see here, /GM roll.
We don't get to see.
And technically speaking, I do believe I have done some illegal stuff, but I don't think I've been caught, so I'm still good. As far as anyone's concerned, I just think I'm a criminal.
Oh!
Metal.
Hold on. I forgot it's 46.
Yeah, I was a little concerned there for a sec.
Alright.
How many skill checks you making?
So, against Spiral.
Hmm?
Let's see here. 1, 2, 1, 5. Against Anchan. Oh, crap. I forgot to recopy that. Okay. No, not 5, 6. Okay, let's try
No,
this.
I like 5. I like 5 better.
I don't.
5 is just a nicer number than 6.
Well,
No, it's not.
if I roll 5, that means you only have 1 chance to get a positive number. 2 for negative and 2 for nothing. Okay, so...
I thought you were rolling against us, so...
1 plus that is another 5. And... 1... That is a 4. Okay. So, Casper, I need you to roll one more time.
Okay.
Because we tied.
For what?
For the...
You'll find out after you roll.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
that is a very
That's
good
the
one.
best roll we've seen so far.
Yep, that gives you a 7.
Nice. Top that.
And... let's see here. 1, 5.
Unfortunately, whoever he's rolling for got an 8, so...
Okay. So, Casper, Anchan. In the heat of the action, was it the Praetorian or the Centurion?
Centurion.
Centurion. There we go. Centurion. The Centurion couldn't quite identify you. However, Anchan, or not Anchan, Kazuya, they definitely identified you. And so, because of this, you now get a docking to your reputation. Now, how much should I dock?
I don't know, considering who he's working for. Shouldn't shooting a cop for a purist house give him a bonus?
No,
Or is it the fact that he got caught?
It's the fact that he got caught. See, the way the reputation
Okay.
system works is if you do something good for society, basically you get rep. But every time
Uh-oh.
you're caught doing something that hurts the balance of society, then they dock your reputation. That's kind of
This is
how.
a Sola. They don't like the cops anyhow.
So,
Yeah, but the cops are the ones who set people's reputation meters.
you're still at reputation 3, but I'm gonna dock your 4 ticks.
Okay. I can live with this.
So,
Take him down to 0.
well, if they had caught him, I was gonna do double, but he did get away. So,
How is that a good thing?
how's what a good thing?
How is getting away considered a good thing from the perspective of?
Because
Reputation?
it was only a partial identification. If they caught him, it would become fact.
I see. Okay.
At this
As
point,
it stands now, he just looks like the guy who shot the cop. He is not the guy who shot the cop.
You should sue them for
Okay.
slander then, because they don't know.
because at this point, all they really have is they have 3 unknown assailants, and they could only get descriptions on one of them.
Wait, can he sue them for slander since no one can confirm or deny that it's him?
If he shows himself to the police, I'm gonna say in the span of 6 months, he's gonna be arrested on site.
But what will they have as proof?
Things just got
Descriptions.
complicated.
Descriptions, basically. You got to remember the mesh is still in play. So
That-
it's like between the cop's testimony and the mesh, the security camera from the meshes, they couldn't get like I don't know, you were doing like a flash moment and the cameras couldn't quite get a clear picture on you. But they basically have a clear enough image that if you show yourself to them, they'll know it's you. But
Not only that, but I'm using a rail pistol, so
and I guess since I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and give you the aspect of Wanted by the Dalianas Praetorian or Centurions.
Okay, so I don't know you
if
right now.
If you wanted to explain away why I was able to avoid a full-out description with a mesh, didn't I choose a courier model?
A courier model? Yeah, you have it.
Yeah, so didn't that include some type of sensory disruption?
That's mostly for the custom stuff, like
I think-
Okay,
metal detectors and the X-rays and MRIs and stuff like that.
so that wouldn't work to like.
Oh,
help
you're just
blur
looking
out
to
an
like
image.
explain it?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I was just sticking with the image of him running down the alleys, flailing his arms around like Kermit the Frog, and that just obscured his face.
All right, since you brought it up, I'll give you the chance. Let's see here. Sleeves, augmentations. Wait, hold on. Nope, I'm gonna have to actually go to sleeves. This is gonna be pre-made. Courier. Prying sensor system. Okay, I'll tell you what. If you give me a fate point, I'll have it. Not that you're arrested on site, but you're just wanted for questioning.
I'll take that.
All right, you're down to 4 fate
Clearly,
points.
this is just racist because he's Asian.
By the way, Anshan,
Yeah.
at the end of the last record session, you were actually at 8 fate points, and if you end a session with more fate points than your refresh rating, those points actually carry over to the next record session. So you don't have 7, you actually have 8.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
The rest of us
for
are at
breaking your
max.
leg.
So if we have,
Oh, wait a
Yeah.
minute. We don't get to keep our fate points unless we get over a certain amount?
Unless you get over
no,
your...
we get them back at a regular rate.
Yeah, at the beginning of every session, what your refresh rating is what's your fate point, how many fate points you start off with. So for you start off with 5 every record session. Now, if you spend them, which I recommend you do, because at the next record session you're just going to get them all back. That's kind of how it works. However, in the situation of Anshan, so much bad stuff happened that he racked up so many fate points that he wound up having more than his refresh rating. So they carried over.
So if I ever get 6, then I get 6 the next time?
Yes, you'll start off with 6.
If you
the next
end
one.
if you end the session with 6, you'll start the next session with 6.
Yeah.
But if I spin
you
down
end
to
it-
4,
if
then
you-
then I start over with 5 again next time, right?
Yes.
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 All right. So
20 minutes after we started.
Yeah.
now that we've taken care of the little miscellaneous stuff, Kazuya is now wanted for questioning by the Centurions of Dalianis. Raz has miraculously recovered from, Anshan has miraculously recovered from his broken leg, and Nathan is no longer suffering from data corruption.
And Casper's as good as ever, bro.
Casper was hanging out with Jeb, discussing a certain DVD collection.
Thought you said you'd stop telling that joke.
Oh no, it's a running joke. As long as you're in this town, it's gonna it's gonna be applicable.
We'll leave soon.
All right, so
everyone made it out pretty well.
So I guess I'll ask y'all, what do y'all want to do next? Y'all have a meeting with Kestrel that y'all need to go to because you have to report what happened during the mission. Also, you still need to find out the information he has.
Well, this
Yeah.
isn't.
I'll
this
also
isn't
remind
bad
you that
because
I'll also remind you that your friend Bubba still has that pistol. If y'all want to go pick that up.
yeah, I know. Thinking we're in a bad way because we got to go talk to Kestrel, but the only person who's in any kind of condition to actually go physically meet with him aside from me is Casper, and I don't want to let Casper anywhere near Kestrel until such a time when I decide it's time for them both to die.
Why do you
Hey,
think
wait,
you
what?
need to go?
Why couldn't it just
I
be
said-
one of us to die?
I'm not. I don't want to go anywhere while Jeb is hanging out in one of my spots.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll go.
No, you will not.
I'm already out the door. See ya.
Well, I mean,
Any consolation, he can't navigate the sewers without me.
I would.
Am I
go.
with you guys, by the way, or am I still in the hospital?
He's in the hospital. Y'all can go pick him up if you want.
I'll go
Yeah, we
pick
should-
him up. Wait, no, not a good idea.
I was about to say, you can't walk. There's our dilemma. The only guy I trust to do anything right now can't walk around in the street.
Oh,
All
he's
right.
just gonna run into a telephone pole again.
All right. Look. He can technically go around, but I'm gonna make him do stealth checks, basically.
Wait, who?
Kazuya.
Who do you think?
No, I don't know.
Okay, I got an idea.
Basically,
Wait.
he's gonna have to be super aware of his surroundings.
Okay, wait. I want to ask.
All right, maybe not super aware, but he's gonna have to be aware at least.
Why
I'm gonna
can
have.
Lexi
I'm
not?
gonna,
Oh,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
have to be very aware of my surroundings, and if there's any law enforcement in the area that I notice, I am going to have to make innocuous and
Beeline.
inconspicuous getaway before they notice where I am.
Basically,
At
what
and
you're
my
gonna
base.
have to do is you're gonna have to pull a spiral, and you're gonna have to roll a perception check in every single room. And if you detect some Dalianos Centurions, you're gonna have to roll a stealth check to get by them.
Okay, I got an idea how this is gonna go. I got an idea how we can go about this. We'll send Ichimura to go talk to Stroll. I'll take Jeb and around the same round to get to Kestrel too, but we'll be taking back roads. I'll see what I can do to find some nice hidden paths. They'll be more roundabout, but they should be able to get us there while minimizing the risk of running into Centurions. Meanwhile, we'll send Casper to go pick up Alexei and then make his way to Kestrel's.
I'm assuming you're doing this because of your connection with Asola.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna need a fate point for that.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Okay, now, question. Why can Alexei not get out of the hospital himself if he's all healed up?
Because he has no idea where you guys are. And
Yeah, right.
where you're in a shielded bunker made by Nathan during his, sketchy days. Communication can't be sent out.
Well, technically I can communicate, but I don't want to. I can communicate with the outside world. I just don't want to do it.
Oh, well.
And yeah,
That's
Alexei has no idea where we are. He was taken to the hospital because some fat guy showed up out of nowhere and dragged him off to another part of the town to be picked up by an ambulance.
Okay.
So, I mean, when Casper leaves, I mean, as long as Alexei is sitting there on the phone going, guys, for like the past week.
The nurses are starting to whisper. He's talking to himself. Are you sure he's okay?
Like,
Did he just
maybe,
have his
actually
leg?
going that same route.
maybe Casper might
Oh.
pick up the radio signal once he's above ground, but right now, with y'all in the bunker, Alexei's just chilling at the hospital.
All right. I would like to leave
Y'all
the
think this-
bunker now.
So how y'all? We doing this?
Yeah.
You doing my idea? Or-
Yep.
Sounds good.
I am leaving the
Alrighty.
Just
bunker.
get me out of here.
Going to the surface.
Are way too fond of catheters. At that hospital, I imagine.
Depositories, too. Okay.
All right. So yeah, I'll give you a fate point so I can see if I can find some back roads that we can take, separate routes, just in case.
Alright. Well, using your innate knowledge of Asola and your, you do manage to find a relatively safe route. There are only two spots where you have to cross a pretty crowded area. But Casper, you get above ground, and after hailing a taxi and heading over to Kimura's, you can't help but notice this whining over the comm system.
Hello.
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 I said whining, not hello.
Get me out of here.
I think
Hey.
he's saying
Is that you, Alexei?
Yeah, where the hell have you guys been?
Oh, it's a secret.
Spiral, Casper, you are not allowed under. And okay, he's actually going to keep it a secret.
I was just about to say I'm just gonna let you know you are on an unsecured channel.
The secret, but it was wild night. Anyway, where are
All right,
you at?
whatever.
sir?
Everyone has the
Just come
excuse
get
to
me.
say it was a wild night. It's him.
Rest, touch your mic again.
Hey, that's Anshan to you.
Shush, Alexei. Now, where be you?
At
Anchan's
the
all
hospital?
Anchan's all
I
like, what's a
assume
mic?
you guys called the ambulance.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. All right, I'll be right over to get you.
All right.